he goes and he says things to the Jasmine on the show and her girlfriend Melissa. Go get Daddy a drink. Slaps her thigh, all drunk, right? She goes to get Daddy a drink, and then he goes over to Melissa, her girlfriend, and grabs her ass.
Unknown caller.
And that's a fucking problem. First of all, like,
right.
And it's allegedly not the first time that he did it, but that's one thing. But so during this whole, are you okay?
Yeah, no, I was just making it so do not disturb.
Yeah. Okay.
Only
so yeah, so during this whole, this is in the very beginning this happens, but so sometimes during this exchange, and we don't talk about that yet, but Luke goes, I'm sorry, not Luke. Danny goes to Zach. Am I getting them right yet? No, Zach. Whatever Kristen's boyfriend's name is. Luke. Luke. Danny says to Luke. So in the boys' chat, it says that Michelle is sleeping with a guy for $1,500 a night because allegedly she hasn't made commission in 2 years. How she's affording over, which again, Jesse said it, and allegedly Jesse was joking about it. But so Danny tells Luke, and Luke goes tells Kristen, and Kristen tells Michelle, or Kristen tells Brittany, and Brittany tells Michelle. No, it gets back to fucking Michelle, but so we open it up, but I'll go back. That's the main things that happened so far, or like whatever we're gonna talk about. But like, so Jax goes to rehab. We open up and we have him getting dropped off at rehab. Now I'm so confused with his rehab because he went fucking twice, but it's Jason dropping him off, and it's like he's like, oh, I'm so scared. Jack's party of one. He checks into rehab. Jason's like basically the Valley superhero, brings him there, drops him off, comes back to Brittany's, tells Brittany, Brittany's crying. And so according to Jax, like he had a hard time separating himself from not thinking about what's going on the show. He's like he's thinking everybody's talking about him, which again, this whole entire episode was not about him. Nobody even talked about him after this. But she reports and she's crying. And she's like, I know he's not going to take it seriously. He's Jax fucking Taylor. And, again, he didn't. We know that he didn't. We can see it in future time. But everybody's like, oh, he's taking it serious. Good for him. He's once again. They don't get it. Like, these guys don't know him. They don't know him as, like, Jackson. They, like, now, so far, they don't think about him as, like, oh, he's just, they're like, oh, yeah, he's getting help. The guys are thinking that it's, like, a good thing. But they don't know that how Jax is, right?
Right,
He didn't want to be there. He was forced to fucking go. He's not choosing to fucking go. And it's like, stop, or give him all the props you want now. But we know in future time that this motherfucker's still abusing her, but whatever. But so Kristen decides that she's going to have a tea party. So Brittany says, oh, yeah, and then she's in her new Airbnb again. Why is she in an Airbnb? If he's in rehab, why is she not back home? Jack.
Yeah, what's up with that? Why is that? What happened?
It's not, things aren't going to get easier because she's looking at her phone the whole time and she's crying and she's not saying anything. We know now that he was rage texting her the whole time. So again, didn't learn fucking anything. I think it was 7 days he spent the first day, whatever. Anyway, so then it's Janet's birthday, right? So, and she wants to have a party at Dave & Buster's, which is fine, but her and Kristen are not getting along. Janet is the one that was from Vanderpump, and she's really good friends kind of with was Zach, but not really. She's like she was kind of like, I don't know, she doesn't really, she's married to Jason, he's like a lawyer, but she's from Vanderpump, so she's a troublemaker. So she is one of the troublemakers. She's trying not to be, she just had a baby, but she's the one who like outed, she didn't want Zach on the class trip last year because him and Kristen wished her baby not well and some shit like that. But it was really,
was that real? Because I saw that. Did they really wish the baby not well?
So we only got to see one thing that he said, and somebody said, "Don't stress her out. She's pregnant." He is, "I don't give a fuck." That's all we got to see. Allegedly, he said way worse than that when the cameras were on, but nobody got to see it. But. Right. He also tried to commit suicide one time, and allegedly he said, "I hope she should have did it," or something like that, some shit like that. So yeah, I guess I wouldn't want her on the trip. I wouldn't want him on the trip either. But we didn't see that until now. Actually, we still didn't see it. Somebody said something. It was spilled out in the on the after show. So now we're moving on to Jesse and Michelle. So Jesse is having a tea party and he invites over Kristen and Luke. So instead of her being Team Michelle, she's Team Jesse. And Jesse just doesn't fucking understand that they're fucking separated. Leave her the fuck alone. She's with somebody who's happy. Your kid is with somebody who loves it. Like, you're fine. You live fucking blocks apart. Aaron's a great fucking guy. It don't fucking matter how long they've been together at this point because you don't want to fucking be with her. But that's not my. That's the point. Is Kristen comes over. They're having a tea party. Jesse and Isabella's not there, but it's Kristen and it's just the three of them, right? They're mending fences, right? So I mean, this went from them screaming and almost beating the fuck out of each other last season, but Kristen's back and she's making a new start. And usually, like, I don't give a flying fuck. She's not a girl's girl, but whatever. We know what Kristen is, but they don't fucking belong there. But you know, she's she's with the 8th class brother, which he ran away from home too. So I mean, it is what it is. So they're talking and they're like, Jesse's like, I'm gonna have a I don't know if he calls it a birthday party, something in the Bahamas. And he's planning a cash trip, but he's planning a trip for the Bahamas. And I would be, it'd be really bad if I didn't bring Michelle. And he's paying for the house, okay? He's paying for the 20 of them to go, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Includes Aaron, right? Now, he's like, they're all talking, and Jesse's like, but I have my theories. And I have this feeling that since Michelle's been with Aaron for 2 years, not one, and he's the guy you were talking about when you screamed last season. Michelle's had a boyfriend for a year. And then Michelle's like, and Kristen's like, no, I didn't mean it. I didn't mean that. I just said that, blah, blah, blah. And then, Jesse's like, well, we met Aaron 6 months ago, but he owns like a honey company. I guess they have beehives. I don't know. I mean, I would too. If I had Luke owns a fucking pot farm. And then we have Michelle's new boyfriend owns a beehive place. I guess he does really well because they're rich. But anyway, so he's like, but I've had this beehive, whatever his name of his company is, in my glass thing for like 2 years. So and she used to go hiking in Runyon Canyon, and she used to go by and get some coffees, and she came home with this mug one day, which I would say to that, maybe she stopped and got his bee honey before she even met him. Maybe she's like, oh, this guy's cute. One day I'll ask him out. I just like his honey right now. I'm just going to take his honey with me. You know what I mean? Like, maybe she was just like, I like his honey, and that's all I'm going to do.
I'm here.
Now. So they are a mess. But see, the thing is, it's not her, it's him. She's happy. Like, she who knows how long they said they only been together 6 months. And why the fuck does he care? Because his girlfriend broke up with him. He has no problem fucking other people, and and then making up rumors about her that aren't true. But anyway, so fucking Kristen isn't saying shit. She should be like, don't worry about it. It's not, it doesn't matter. That's not who I was talking about. Don't even worry about it. Maybe she say what I said. Maybe she was getting the honey from him for a while, and then, because he's like, well, he said Aaron wouldn't be with a married woman, and Aaron would never be with me with a child. But again, they have a child, so why even say that? That's weird. But it doesn't matter, because if it were Jesse breaking up with her, it wouldn't matter who she's with. It's because she left him and he can't stand that. And that's what she says in her confessional. The fact that he's harassing me and stalking me and won't leave me the fuck alone and trying to take my daughter is because I left him. If he would just have fucking left me, it would be a problem. He's the one who wants to be out partying all the time. Him and Jax are literally, Michelle thinks she's worse than Jax. But see, the difference with them is Jesse can do drugs and probably run his fucking company and run his and not make it everybody else's problem. He's a dick fuck no matter what. Like, he's an asshole no matter what, just like Jax. So the drugs don't even matter. But Jesse can handle his fucking cocaine, apparently, pasta. If he does it allegedly, I don't know. Michelle saying he's worse than Jax. What does that mean? To me, they're like the same personality. But except Jesse knows how to keep his shit together and can run a fucking life. Jackson's life falls apart because he thinks he can just go do as much coke as he wants. Possibly, it doesn't last forever. Motherfucker, the party is over. You have a child. You were screaming at Brittany in front of Cruz for years. It's not just now. You didn't just look at your kid and go, "Oh, I need help. Oh, I need help. Oh, I have a coke problem. Everybody. Oh my god, I can't say it."
No, he did not do that. I saw the episode, that particular one. That's not what he did.
Hey, Benita Barbie, thanks for he is right.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, okay. But if you watch the interviews from the not the after party, the premiere party, she's trying to give an interview.
So Jesse and Jax used to do coke together.
I'm not saying that I knew that for sure. I'm just assuming that again? Which one? Michelle says that. So Jesse's the that's Jax, right? So then we have I
This is
can't see it. Make
Jack.
it a little bit bigger. Let me make it bigger. Let me make it bigger. I'll tell you. Okay,
Okay, I
so the
don't know if
top
I
is
can.
Danny and Nia. This is
Okay,
Trad wife and Pastor Danny, which I
okay.
allegedly is he's Hillsong pastor. Hillsong, one of the fractions of Hillsong. He must allegedly is a pastor. This is the eighth class brother that is Kristen's Luke. Eighth class
Okay,
brother Luke. This
okay.
is, I think, no, that's Jesse and Michelle right here. Well, Jesse and Michelle. Then this is
Hmm.
Jason and this is Janet, Jax, Jasmine, who he grabbed her ass. I'm assuming that's Michelle. It's Michelle,
Have
Brittany,
Jasmine's
and
ass.
Jesse. Fucking Danny. Nia's so
Oh,
Trad wife, Pastor Danny, went up to fucking Jasmine, grabbed her thigh, said, "Get daddy a drink." Then she goes and gets a drink, goes up to her girlfriend, grabs her ass, and then he apologized the next day. But motherfucker, what motherfucker? You get drunk and you get like that twice a year?
that's not good.
Don't be drinking, asshole. What are you doing?
Yeah,
What is going on in your fucking head? Why are you calling yourself daddy to some lesbian that doesn't want nothing to do with your dick, dude? And you're fucking Nia's husband, father of 4 under 4, Pastor Danny.
it
I
sounds
mean,
like
what?
there might be a documentary coming out about him soon.
I'm like, all right, so there's a lot of shit. So yeah. So anyway, back to Jack's being abusive. So do you remember the chick Lori, the chick that Jax was allegedly fucking, the fucking publicist for him
Right.
and well, yeah. So when they were doing interviews, Benny Barbie, they were doing interviews on the Hey Lauren, the premiere party. Brittany was scared to death. She wanted to tell her truth and say, yeah, he threw the fucking coffee table at me and he bruised my, like, she wanted to tell the truth that he's not changed. It's been 180 days, which is 6 months, and nothing has changed. She was looking back and she was scared to death on that red carpet and didn't want to tell the truth. And you got fucking bitches behind her, fucking Lori tapping her, don't talk about Jax, don't say this, don't say that. And she's like, she's like, whatever. So the next day she does an interview, actually that night and the next day. She does people interview and an interview with this one of the same chicks who's on the red carpet. She's like, I was scared to death. I'm tired of being, everybody's watching what I'm saying. I got to watch what I'm saying. I'm telling my truth. He's been abusive for a long time. I don't think he's sober. It's not in that many, not them exact words, but she said, I was scared. That's why I was looking behind me. It's, he's not changed. And then it's like, well, maybe he is who he is. And that's what it is. He's abusive no matter what. It's not just the drugs. The drugs are what got him out of control, is what got him in trouble. Because you know what? When she's like, I'm tired of your shit, as soon as she tells production they're going to drugs, she's going to say, blame it on the drugs that he's been doing. After this motherfucker is going to sit there and tell her she's an alcoholic and be a better mom. Are you what? Be a better, excuse me? Fuck off, dude. Like, she at least is there for at least her kid, your kid wants to go to her. Like, she's trying, and that's what she did for a long time. And I was so upset with her because we all knew he did coke, right? I did not know. So we had a whole other fucking list of problems with Jax before. Before, it was the way he treated his fucking mother, the way he just dropped her like this and just forgot about her like she didn't exist after she lost his dad. Like, okay, we have that. Then the fact that he fucking got fired for what he got fired for. And then the way he fucking treats fucking Sandoval. So I had and his pasta. Then that was what I've been saying for years. But then we got this whole motherfucker. Now he's admits to doing coke. Now he's fucking physically, mentally, verbally abusive. And the Valley's fucking told him twice. And he's still fucking blaming her. He's so angry at Brittany. What the fuck are you so fucking angry at her for? What did your wife do, fucker, besides protect you, let you abuse her in front of everybody, talk shit on her, call her fat? This is not even before. He got caught doing it on camera before the whole world heard what he said on the fucking tape to Faith. This is a whole other fucking, rage texting. Blaming her for him losing his job and having to go to fucking rehab. Not because he wanted to. But anyway, Jesse doesn't do that shit. Jesse might do coke, but at least he can fucking, keep his fucking life together. It doesn't negatively affect his life. He's a fuckhead no matter what. Like, he's going to treat Michelle like that no matter what. Because we see that he is. Coke's not going to fucking change that for either one of them. And it's like, Jax is just pissed because now he couldn't fucking keep his shit together. You could, just like fucking Sandoval can't do it anymore. Sandoval cannot hide it, and that's why they don't have a fucking show anymore. Because there's no more protecting this motherfucker. Oh, we're gonna pause it. You know why? Because his girlfriend's a drug addict and she won't leave the goddamn house. And it's a fucking drug fucking den. It's like Whitney's crack den in there, allegedly. And fucking Billy, Billy said it. And then you know what? And then it was said after that too. And that's why there's no more show, because they can't protect him anymore. He's going on to do other shows and she's there doing interviews, still all fucked up. But whatever, man. It's like Sandoval, Jax actually thought that when Sandoval had Scandoval, that he was going to be able to scream and yell in his face, I'm better than you. You're a motherfucker. Like, you're a scumbag. Oh, yo, look what you did. Oh, I own a bar now. You can't have a, like, dude, piece of shit tower. You're in it, right? Sandoval just joined you. You didn't get to come down. You're still up there. Like, fuck off. Like, literally. And then you go to rehab for 7 days and 3 days or some bullshit like that. And you want to come out and talk about, I'm a mental health advocate. I have bipolar. You always got something going on. It's always something, dude. It's like you have been the same person since we met you. So what the fuck has changed? Just you got a diagnosis. That doesn't make it okay. Doesn't absolve you of your fucking sins, dude. Like, I get to take accountability for what I did. I was a drug addict, a self-medicator, just like you. In my 20s, I was just like that fucker. That's why I hate him so much. But I changed. I got married. I didn't have kids either because I knew I was going to fucking abuse my kids. And I didn't want to do that because I have a fucking punching bag in my house. Because I'm self-aware and I know when I have had enough. And I need to do, I need my EpiPen. But anyway, but Jesse, on the other hand, doesn't abuse his wife. He's just verbally abusive and a piece of shit. He puts in a fucking group chat of 40 people that my wife Michelle fucks billionaires for $1,500 a night. That's how she affords our house. First of all, she lives
that
with Aaron.
doesn't sound right. That math doesn't sound right. If you're fucking a billionaire, but he only paid you $1,500, was he a billionaire?
No. She also got paid for the show, and now she lives with Aaron. We're on season 3. We know she's got money now because of the show, and just because she's not working, she lives with Aaron. They own a bee hive or something. I don't know. Something with bees and honey, which is great, wonderful. But him even trying to get ahead of this bullshit real quick, Jack, to get ahead of it, first lie to us, then come on, admit that he lied to us. And I got a coke problem. Oh God, I can't say it. I was so horrible. Give me a chance. Well, you'll see. 180 days clean. Motherfucker, no, you don't. It's been a year now and you're still not clean. Like, what the fuck are you saying? You spent 17 days total in rehab. You hated it. You rage texted her the whole time. It wasn't rehab. It was her mental health. What about your coke problem, dude? What made you start doing it? Did you fix the problem or just the symptoms? You know what I'm saying? You got clean. Now stay clean. You can't stay clean. Like, you're not doing the steps. The steps would be to abuse your wife still. The steps aren't coming home and telling everybody how fucked up they are too. Oh, you're just like, I'm just the one getting in trouble for it. Nobody else is abusing their wife. Nobody else is throwing fucking coffee tables across the room in front of their fucking son, who's nonverbal now, probably because of you. Just saying. I'm not trying to be an asshole, but yeah, probably doesn't want to talk because of you, fucking asshole. Because all you ever heard was screaming and yelling at his own fucking mother. Who knows? Thank God for telepathy tapes. Because now we know that they have the mental capacity to know you're a motherfucker and that your dad, his father, abused his mother. Like, really, honestly. So, like, hide it all you want. Act like we don't think that we don't know you did it in front of Cruz. Cruz was always in the other room. Always. So you're so you're out of control, right? But you're control enough to know that Cruz is in the other room. If you're in control enough to do that, once you're controlling enough to stop doing it, once you stop screaming at your wife, if you're in control to know that Jax isn't around. Or I'm sorry, that Cruz isn't around. You're in control enough to do that, though, right? I'm supposed to believe that, right? But you can't stop yourself from calling her fat and ugly and all these other names, okay? And how you fuck other bitches, but you're aware enough to know that Cruz is in the other room and not in front of you. Well, amazing, Jax. How fucking much you lose control. What are you, fucking Jen McCabe? Like, what are you? I'm out of control now. I'm not. Then in control. Then I'm not. Like, who are you? Like, get the fuck out of here. Like, seriously. And literally, I'm a self-medicating addict. Motherfucker, literally. Jax wants to be all these things, but Jax doesn't know how to cheat. He does not exactly. Oh, you're right. All he cares about is optics, because the way he screams at her and the shit he does behind camera is not what he's saying to us. oh, I love my wife, and I'm gonna I did it for my son, and oh, just you'll see, I lied in the beginning, but then I really got help after that. But he's forgetting right now is real time, Jax. Like, there's been issues we know since filming has ended. You are not probably coming back. And then if you see his bar, I'm not trying to, I know I wasn't going to talk about him this whole time, but he fucking sets me up. His bar is probably as big as, like, it's like probably one of those, when you go to Chinese restaurants where you go and just pick up the food and they don't have any place to sit. And it's just like one counter, you walk right in. I believe that's what it looks like. And it's like in the back of a restaurant or something. And I think he made the signs himself, because he really doesn't even have a sign, because he's like not that important or something. And maybe not, but like I'm just saying, like he also allegedly is the one who got his fucking, so Brittany had a deal to get her in bar with these people, these partners, right? So they're in the middle of like planning it. All of a sudden it gets fucking taken away from her. All of a sudden they change their mind. And nobody knows why. Oh, they made up something. Oh, they had to do, and it wasn't going to work or some shit. It was him. He told them to. He basically fucked it up for her. Who does that when she has your son? That was money for does he not understand that the optics are not as fucking good as he thinks they are? The optics are worse because we're not stupid. Yes, he fucking did. He did some kind of fucking shit with the zoning, and nobody can open a bar within 100 feet or some shit like that. Like some kind of man. And she's trying to go somewhere else, and he fucked that up. My late dirty brain fucked that up. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me, man? Like I thought that too, because why would he was pissed about it. He was rage texting her about that. But that's the thing. And to get him out of your group text, man, because he's not the caliber of husband that's on the show. He's still back in he's living next to Sandoval again. Or not Sandoval, next to Schwartz in a same apartment that he had when he met Brittany, which is I don't know, a studio or some shit. You're back to square one, dude. Like, you're just, nobody even talked about you on the show. You left for no reason. You should have fucking stayed there and learned something, but you didn't. Because he doesn't think he has a problem. And if he does, he doesn't think that it's bad enough that he'll do it on his own. He just has to hide his coke doing better now. You know what I'm saying? He just learns how to hide it better now. Because I don't think he just stopped after 24. Listen, you know how many times it took me to go away? First of all, I had to admit it. First of all, the times it took me to admit it, 17 times in 24 years. I had to overdose that many times. I had to overdose a lot before I actually wanted to stay clean. I was 30 fucking 6. And it was like, I was ripping and running for a long time. It wasn't easy. And this motherfucker thinks I'm going to believe that his coke problem that got out of control at his age, our old ass fucking age at 47, 50 he is, that his coke problem just went away like that. His drug went away like that. Sure, you own a bar, purple people, places, and things. Come on, dude. You're still acting the same. Like, nobody really believes you. I don't know how you're passing drug tests. You're probably taking, I don't know if they even know how to drug test you the right way. Brittany's probably giving him tests that he knows how to fucking fake. It's just ridiculous. He's just ridiculous. But anyway, so he's in rehab, but we know he doesn't last, right? But then we have Big Mouth Jesse, back to Jesse and Michelle. Jesse's like, I compiled the evidence. She's cheated on me, whatever. And it's like, whatever. So then this is when we get to the group chat from hell. Okay. So we have Luke. Luke talked last season. Luke had a big mouth last season, so I don't know anybody tells Luke anything. So Luke, the 8th half brother, is Kristen's fiance, baby daddy. Him and Danny are having this little friendship thing, and Danny's like, he tells Danny he's ready to propose to Kristen. So Danny's like, yeah, we got like a bro code. We got a bro code thing going on, I guess, right? He's like, he's trusting me with this information, and Danny's like, I'm like Fort Knox. You could tell me anything. Then he goes, you're not in the group chat, are you? This is Danny to Luke. Luke's like, no, thank God. And Jason, I'm sorry, Jason was like, Jason's there too. I know Danny's like, Jason's on it because he has an Android, but there's like 30 other people in it. Jackson's in it, blah, blah, blah. It's like Fight Club. Don't talk about Fight Club, but Danny's talking about Fight Club. But then he turns around and he goes, right after he says he's Fort Knox worthy, he says, oh, guess what? Jesse says that Michelle sleeps with billionaires for $1,500 a night, blah, 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 blah. So then Luke's like, oh, that's not cool. No shit, it's not fucking cool. Right? So then Jesse's like, I don't know how, because Jesse's like, I don't know how she can afford it. She's saying this to Kristen and Luke, or when she's going back to the tea party. I don't know how she can afford it. And, I smell blood. I think that, I think Aaron was the one. And it's like, wait a minute. Is she either cheated on you with Aaron? She was with him and you saw the fucking thing. Or like, is she also fucking the billionaire too? You know what I'm saying? Like, he's like, I have evidence. No, never mind. I just said it. It was a joke. Like, I don't know. But at this point, he doesn't even know that he's outed yet, right? But, so then Jason is talking to Jasmine, or does he just tell us? Or I don't know what it was. So Danny's like, so Jason, I think he's talking to, I think it's just a confessional. And Jason goes, well, Danny got blackout drunk. I can't remember who was talking to me. Danny gets blackout drunk, right? And this is what I told you. Danny's the one with the trad wife. He's the one who's the pastor. And he went up to Jasmine, Daddy, get me a drink. Then went to Melissa, put his hand on her butt. He did smack fucking Jasmine's ass. And then Nia's like, I think Nia knows, but he apologized the next day to Jasmine. But Nia's his wife, and apparently Nia knows, right? So the Santa Barbara thing is Dave and Buster. So before that, they're Dave and Buster's. It's Janet's birthday party. Before they even plan Santa Barbara, where Jesse pays for the whole house, the gang's all meeting up at Dave and Buster's for Janet's birthday. And basically, before even, well, Janet's like, I'm going to invite Kristen, which is really hard for Janet to ask Kristen to do anything because she hates her. Secretly does really hate her. And let me see what you guys are saying so far. Anything good? Because I went on for about Jax for a while, but I'm shocked about the Nia shit. Oh, okay, that looks really good. That sounds really good. I'm shocked about
the mirror is like larger curves. What do you think about all this? Look,
yeah, what
I'm just up here to support. I'm up here to support Krista. It sounds like a lot of like somebody already mentioned, functioning cokeheads and obviously functioning alcoholics. And I'm just, hey, I don't really have a lot of thoughts. It kind of seems weird that they would wait to get on TV to like show all this stuff. So I probably would have tried to take care of my coke problem before I got on TV.
Right. Or like, I mean, let's be smart about it. I suspected Jesse of coke, but what do I give a fuck? It's not bothering us.
Yeah, like coke and all of this
Jax
stuff.
is the one who can't fucking handle his drugs. Jax doesn't get it.
It's not a huge deal, but I kind of feel like
you can't fucking hold your life together. Jax wants to make it. See, it wouldn't be a problem for Jax if he wouldn't abuse his wife, because that was what that's what ended up outing him ultimately. And I don't think he could hide it anymore either. But his rate, honestly, you own 12.5% of your bar, right? On the back of Scandival, of all things, like that's how you got the podcast, the show, the bar. That all came about. And then they're realizing, like, you're still the piece of shit you were before. And I don't really think the Valley wants him back. But it's like, because Brittany is so fucking afraid to be around him. She might. And the thing is, if Brittany gets a restraining order, she knows that's it for him. That is what's going to make him lose his job. Because then he's going to, something, I guess that would be it for, I think, him. Yeah. It's something I think she knows that she would only have to get it if he's still acting in the way that he was before, and they already warned him to stop doing it. Like, stop being a rageaholic. Like, are you doing drugs? Like, like she doesn't. You're not going to be able to film together, and you really can't have them not film together. Just like Jesse Michelle. So this whole thing with Jesse Michelle is fucked up because so now everybody's invited to this Bahamas trip, right? But first, everybody gathers for Janet's favorite place at Dave and Buster's, and so before they walk in, basically, so we got Janet there, but Brittany tells Nia that, the whole thing that Jesse told Michelle, or I'm sorry, Jesse said this about Michelle. So we have Brittany telling Nia, who tells Michelle, and she's flipping the fuck out because she breaks down. I can't believe he's saying this about me and blah, 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 blah. And she's like, I'm going to have to, Michelle's like, oh, fuck, what the fuck? Like, I can't, I don't want to deal with him anymore. This is fucked up. And basically, like, Danny walks right into it, to that conversation, because he's the one that spilled the beans. And Danny's like, and Michelle's like, did he really fucking say that? And Danny's like, what the fuck? And Luke's like, yeah, I told them. I told. So then he goes over to Jesse and he's like, Danny goes to Jesse. Jesse's like, he's like, dude, you're kind of in trouble. I kind of spilled the beans about, I kind of told Luke, blah, blah, blah. And then Jesse's like, there's a fucking mole. I knew there was a mole. Are you the mole? Danny's like, I'm not the mole. I did some mole shit, but I'm not the mole. And I'm like, well, what are you doing then? Did you guys have a mole? First of all, what are you fucking doing that there's a mole that has to rat on people? If it's just a boys' chat and you have all these wives, you're not supposed to be doing anything wrong. So there shouldn't be a mole about anything. Nobody should have to worry about a mole at all. But apparently they do. I don't know. I mean, this is kind of fucked up. Like, The whole thing with Danny and the whole. But anyway, so Michelle starts to. This is Jesse's paying for the house. Everybody decides they're going to go, including Miss wife Michelle, soon to be ex-wife, and her boyfriend. I'm like, okay. Kristen, she's like, I'll half plan it with you, which again, I can't remember if it's a birthday or whatever we're doing. We're going to call it the cast trip. He goes, so she's like, you know what? I'm starting a campaign, Mrs. Michelle, and I want him kicked out of the house. It's the house that he's paying for. Okay. So she wants him to go to stay at a hotel across the street while her and the whole cast decide to stay in the house that he's paying for. So she makes a campaign to go, he's going to be outvoted, which again, it's not up to her at all. He's paying for it. But anyway, she goes around, asks everybody. So, of course, Kristen, Jasmine, and Melissa, her girlfriend, say, I'm team Jesse. Everybody else is team Michelle. And I don't know how that's going to work out because it doesn't really matter. He's paying for it. And I remember seeing like a future episode of like them fighting in the woods somewhere. So apparently they all go because it's somewhere outside. So it's like that. But like, she's like, I'm the mother of your child. And he's like, I didn't mean to call you a hot prostitute. And I don't know, blah, blah, blah. But she's crying and she's trying to do a campaign to get him completely kicked out of his own house in the Bahamas, which again, to me, I probably would have just said, that's not cool. He's paying for it. You and Aaron just get a place across the street then. Because I know he's fucked up, and it's like, if you really want to go, we can't really kick him out of his own house. He's paying for it. But I guess Jax is going to miss that trip. But the thing with Danny and Michelle, I just can't fucking believe that he has the balls. I just can't believe, I'm not even the balls, like he got so drunk. Like, if that's what's in your brain, like, what are you doing? Like, are you a weird fetish motherfucker? Like, what's happening? Like, how do you act out? How do you take care of that when you're not drunk? You got a fetish to be with black women that have girlfriends and you want them to call you daddy. Like, we got to have a talk. Me and your wife, you and your wife need to have a talk. Like, I'm curious as to how that you work that out in real life. Like, when you're not drunk, is she having threesomes? I'm confused. Like, I just don't understand. And I know, like, it wouldn't be our business until we made it our business. You're out here fucking grabbing asses and having like people call you that. Like, on the show, I mean, are you, like, I guess it's not part of the show, but like, it's being talked about now. Now we're all looking at you, and I want to know: are you really? I gotta find if he's really like what church is it? Maybe it's the Kardashians' church that nobody knows about. I know it has to do with Hillsong. God, that's too fucking bright. I know it has to do with Hillsong, but I'm gonna look it up. Does anybody know? Anybody in the chat know what where he's a pastor at? Because I mean, we know it's up, with pastors. I'm just saying, not all of them. But, like the one with the wife that just admitted, unalived herself, and that's a whole something. Then you always find out about the money that they're laundering and shit. And I'm not saying that that's what's going on with him. I feel like, yes, he's a pastor, but I feel like they're very, very strict. And I think that's why she's a trad wife. And you know how they call them trad wives, where she said, I want to have all the kids. I don't know even if she wanted to have 4 kids, but she says, I want my body back, but I'm not going to like get my body back and then have to get pregnant again. So I'm going to have another pregnancy. So she got pregnant 4 times in 3 years. And I guess they're fine. And in the very beginning, I'm like, Danny's the best husband ever, because she was going away and he was watching the 3 of the little kids by himself with no nanny, no list, no nothing. And I was like, oh, how great is that now? And I think maybe, yeah, he's great, but like, dude, I don't know. I don't know about you, man. I don't know, that getting drunk thing that fucked me up. Like, that is fucked up. Like, I want to know what Jasmine feel. Like, how do you really fucking feel about that? Like, how are you working this out? Because that's fucking quick. That's fucked. Like, that is fucked. And if you're only getting, like, you can't even drink anymore. So obviously there's a problem, right? If your wife has said you're only allowed to drink twice a year, there's obviously issues with you when you fucking drink. And I know last year, I mean, I'm so hot. I put my hair back. I know last year that he fucking literally he was like banging the table, and she was like, calm down. You've drank too much. And I don't know. And then this year they're like, so after Jax goes to rehab, that's when the guys were talking. They're like, his daddy slowed down on his drinking. And they're like, yeah, he only gets really fucked up twice a year. But, then that thing happened with Jasmine. And then you see a fast forward of him and Jasmine sitting down and him going, I was so inappropriate. I'm so sorry. I should have never did that. And that was fucked of me. Like, and she's like, okay. But like, no, like, I need to understand, like, where are you working this out? And I think that Jesse was talking shit. I think that wasn't really true about the prostitute thing. But what I'm like more worried about is I'm horrified by Danny. Like I'm horrified and I don't understand. This has to be a bigger deal then. Like, we're not just gonna fly past that. I'm not flying past that shit. I know it comes up later. I know we see parts of when somebody says to Michelle, well, your fucking husband plays fucking I don't know what they say, grab ass or something when he's drunk, and then Nia's like, oh my god. And don't you talk about my husband? He's a good guy. And it's like, no, Michelle. I mean, Nia, like maybe he is. I don't know on paper a good guy, but like drunk off paper, like really no. Like on paper, oh yeah, Pastor fucking Danny, yeah, great husband, wonderful, great. But he's playing grab ass when he's drunk, calling me daddy. Go get daddy a drink. Are you fucking out of your mind? Really? Like, really? That's fucking whack. And then you have the balls to go to her girlfriend and grab her fucking ass. And what'd you say to her? I'd like to know what the fuck you said to her. What are you gonna call me daddy too? Like, well, I'm sorry, what? Go get that. And again, Jasmine, why don't you go get him a drink and grabbed her fucking thigh? I don't know if she went and got him a drink or not, but like, dude, yeah, everybody. I'm just saying. I feel like, are you like what? All right. I feel not comfortable around this man. Why are we filming with him? Isn't that sexual fucking assault or something? Or I don't know. It's something. I mean, you apologize. That's wonderful. But I feel like you need to work that shit the fuck out. Yes, Pastor Danny's. Yes. And can we find out where he's a pastor at? I'm fucking concerned. Because I don't know what's up with him, dude. And I don't know if he cheats on her or what. But like, how are you working this out, man? I hopefully you are, because if that's your fantasy, you're not just not thinking about it now. Like, it doesn't just come up when you're drinking, you know. Whatever's going on with you, like, you know, that's your sex life. But there's a lot of weird ass shit that, like, I feel like the people don't have to put up with on set. And that's like, I wouldn't want to be around this motherfucker drinking. I would have a goddamn problem being with him around me. And it's like Jax with the fucking throwing around and the abuse and the coke. They've been around him for doing that shit for years. This is new for me anyway. This is a new. I'm like, no, this isn't something that I'm just gonna be like, oh wow, Danny just did that. Okay, let's just forget about it. I was already concerned about the whole trad wife thing. Good for her having her fourth kid, if that's what she wants to do, if that's really what she wanted to do. Or was she like, I don't know if they forced them to do it. I don't know what it is. I'm not gonna just shit on her fucking religion, but like his thing is like, why are pastors so fucked in the head? Why is it that I'm always hearing about one of them fucking molesting somebody? Somebody's always touching something. Somebody's always getting arrested for some kind of fucking shit. Like it's not, and it's a Catholic church, and it's all of it. But like this dude was on fucking Nickelodeon, so I'm real concerned about his fucking mental state and what fantasies he's got because of why. Because who knows what happened to him as a kid? I'm just saying, like this might be a fucking thing. It has to be like fucking looked at and taken care of. Because if he was on fucking set with that shit is Nickelodeon shit, what is it called? You know, Ready on Set or something. He was part of that shit. I'm real concerned about what the fuck he thinks he's doing. Like, does your wife understand the implications of what you did? Fucked up, and where your brain went fucked up, and how you said something and then you said something else. It's not like you said it and you go, oh shit, I should have said it. You went over to her girlfriend and said some other shit, and then you didn't stop it. They just said the next day how fucked up you were. And you were just, oh, now you're sorry. But you didn't fucking stop then and think, oh, I shouldn't be doing this. I mean, what would happen if the person that you said that to said, oh, yeah, I'll call you daddy? I would, then what? And then what if Melissa said, oh, yeah, grab my ass, and then you, what was happening? What did you think was going to happen? Like, what if it was somebody that actually did what he wanted them to do, or whatever he was implying? It's wild. Like, think about it. Thank God it was somebody that knows them, and it wasn't just a random fucking set of lesbians, one black. You know, what's his deal? Quiet on set. Yes, sorry. Quiet on set. Think about it. He was, yes, Danny. Danny was why I think he was on Josh and Jake and Josh, or Drake and, or I think it was one, I can't remember because I didn't watch any Nickelodeon at all, but I remember it was like one of them, and I was like, oh, he's so cute. Like, I'm like, he's a really good looking dude. Like, I don't know, and he does acting now, but I know they stay home with the kids. Like, they don't work. So I don't know what he does now, but I'm real. I guess the pastor is why they stay home. I guess that's why he lets stay home. Yeah. Like I don't know if he was in it, but you know, he was a part of that crowd of people, you know. And I thought, okay, he made it out all right. He seems normal. Motherfucker, nah, sorry. I watch a lot of fucked up shit, and like that is a thing that he don't fucking just stop thinking about. I'm sorry, it's not just when he's drunk. Like I'm sure he's acting on it when he's and again acting on it again. What would you have done if one of them wanted? If it was a couple that said, "Okay, what do you want to do, Daddy? Here's your drink, Daddy." And then what? Like But Jax is still in rehab, but Jax didn't do anything. I mean, listen, your rage texture the whole time. This is literally like, why do these men hate their wives? I don't understand. It's not their fault. It's literally not their fault. Like, I don't. She's the only one that stood by him. So, and literally we have Nia now holding, I guess, fucking covering for Danny. Because again, he looks like the perfect husband on paper, and to us, he looks like, oh, I'm like, look at him taking care of these kids, and I'm like, what is wrong with them? I'm like, oh, she's a trad wife, which is fine. Like, there's plenty of them, Mormons, whatever. It's we're gonna see it a lot on Secret Lives of Mormon Wives that's coming up, which I don't know if it started yet, but oh my god, yeah, like she's about that, and I hope, but then yeah, yep, and they don't work, so I mean, yeah.
That
And
was
Chris,
incredible. I almost want to go watch.
listen,
Almost.
it's fucked up because I don't know why I don't know if he's going to completely be called out on this in the show. I
Uh-uh.
know that Nia is, but I mean, like, I'm going to put the after show on because I didn't watch it. We'll watch it together because I don't know if they talk about this because I need to hear him explain. Listen, there's no explanation for me. Like, I know where your fucking head's at, you weird fuck. Like, this is basically like with fucking Mauricio. Like, we know what Mauricio wants when he's fucked up and when he's on the OnlyFans. He's asking for kitty cat shit, kitty cat bowls, kitty cat costumes, all kinds of fucking this, fucking that, throwing up here eating that. I mean, come on. So what is it? Like, I'm sorry. Like, do you think you're not going to get caught? Why do you do this shit so publicly? Like, what the fuck? And then you want to deny and gaslight the fuck out of us, which I'm sure is going to happen. We're going to be called crazy because you don't do it. It was an accident. You didn't mean it. You said you were sorry. Okay, dude. I'm sorry. I don't think this is the first time that's happened. Like, I'm sorry. You don't just, that's not your first time. You know, I'm sorry,
Mm.
Daddy. Go get me a drink. Go get Daddy a drink. No, I'm sorry. I'm Jasmine. I hope to God you didn't get Daddy a drink because if and listen, if I were Nia, I would get this motherfucker fucked up as hell, send him to the bar, and see what this, and then get sent set him up, and see if he does some shit. I'm
Right.
just saying. I'm just saying.
Oh,
If you
remember they
really,
used to have a show like that where they would like in the green room, they would have a sexy girl and some show used to do
yeah.
that and like try to trap the guy and see how they, would do with a pretty young thing
Yeah,
and
well, yeah, that guy, what's his name from Channel 10? It was like Dateline and shit.
yeah.
I'm telling you, not that she's underage. I'm just saying if Nia doesn't want to believe it or if she believes it, I don't know if she believes it or not. My whole thing is there was a problem with you drinking because that's why you had to stop. We don't know what that problem was, but the second you get fucked up again, here you are hitting on lesbians saying, "Call me daddy." Let me go grab your wife's butt. Like, she's like, Jessica should have fucked you up for that. You fucking
Sure.
touched her, bro. They
That's
live
disgusting.
together. It's like touching. What if it was one of the guy's wives? What are you doing? It's the same thing. Oh my god! It would be like you grabbing Britney's hand. Like, no, motherfucker, no. You got issues, dude. When they're talking, something's got to be done about you because I'm looking at you all kinds of fucked up now. Just like look at like Mauricio. I was like looking at Mauricio like he's the hottest husband on Housewives for years. Hottest husband. And
He
then I'm like,
was. Mauricio used to have a little
and
swag. It
he
was
was.
Mauricio,
And then he got broke.
Joe Gorga,
Oh god.
Paulo Nida.
Yes.
There was like
Cute.
there were some really fine ones, you know?
I mean, even Martel, even like Apollo, like I hope to God I don't find out that they have small dicks and can't fuck and want to have sex with lesbians and shit. Like, it's making me sick. Like, I look at Mauricio now, just like basically like his wife does. Like, get the fuck away from me, you fucking pot smoking weirdo. Like,
Yeah.
she has plenty of fucking reasons to say, I'm leaving him for the fraud. I'm leaving him for the kitty cat shit. There's a lot of things to leave him for, but she says, I want him back. He maybe doesn't know how to fight for me. Okay, bitch. Okay. With your kitty cat weirdo. Where's the 70 million then, Kyle? If you want him back so bad and you know everything about the agency, where's the $70 million go? Where'd it go? What did he do with it? What did he do with it? Like, did you run through it? I'm confused.
It says that Danny's not a pastor himself. His dad is
But,
a pastor, and
oh,
his
where?
wife, Nia Sanchez, it
Mm,
doesn't say where his dad is a pastor, but he's not a pastor.
this
He's
is
an
just,
American model and actor, it says. Because I was
yeah.
looking for the church. I'm like, what church is he a pastor at?
See where his dad's pastor at, because I do think he
Mm.
maybe might be a youth pastor there.
Yeah, he could be a youth pastor there,
Yeah.
and you don't have to be the full-on
And
pastor
maybe
either.
he like, yeah, maybe it's just see whatever church it is that I know they're definitely a part of it. I'm telling you,
Let
he's
me
done.
ask you, where's his dad's church? Where's his
Yeah,
dad's church? Where's Danny
yeah,
Boco's dad's church?
yeah, yeah. It's a little orange. It's supposed to be pink, but anyway, I just feel like with and then Zach, I don't know what to do about Zach. I don't even think Zach belongs there. Zach's the gay guy. Like we don't really see too much. I mean, he's kind of Britney's support, but not really. But he like nobody really likes him. They just kind of deal with him. He's not a part of the group chat, the guys chat. Um, and he supposedly has a boyfriend. Maybe he'll get better with his boyfriend than when his boyfriend like from Canada comes down here. Yeah, like
Uh-huh.
he was such a mess. It's like he literally and then now like I thank you. He's so greasy, right? Thank you. I love you. Thank you, Kat. I got new hair, but yeah, I got new hair. Yeah, yeah. I think that he needs to go. I feel like I don't know. He's good for the show, but it's not good for Brittany. And I feel like at this point, Brittany, I would take her side over him because you guys know how I feel about Jax. I've never and I paid guys who's ever new here. I played my old videos about Jax with 4 years ago, and I'm saying the same fucking thing.
Same thing.
Same fucking thing. He still,
Right.
if he could do what he did to his mother, then Brittany's got no chance at all. If you can
Well,
cut
you
your
know what? That's a look, a real quick PSA
yeah,
for the people in the back. An old school
yeah,
saying is that you can tell how a man is going
yeah,
to treat a woman by how he treats his mother.
that is so fucking true.
And
So true.
that if they love their mother, then they have the capacity to love another woman. And that should have been a real big indicator to somebody
Yes,
like
yes.
Brittany, especially who gets
Little
along with both her
Kentucky mama,
parents.
man.
Yeah,
The little
like that would
Kentucky
have
mama
questioned me.
with a marriage that she knows what a real marriage is because her parents have been married twice. Like I mean, they have marriages and they both have great marriages. Both
Yeah,
her
yeah.
with their
So, but
stepkids.
that's a lesson, a
Yeah.
word, red flagged word to the wise. How a man treats his mother is going to be how
Yes.
a man treats you. So,
Yep.
because it's the
And that's
same
it.
speech,
He
right? Like that's
yes,
the first one.
absolutely. Yes, that's always been yeah. And that's what I was thinking. Why isn't she even taking control of that situation and calling Janet? I forget. I think her name is Janet, whatever Jackson's mom's herself. Why isn't she just making that relationship with her grandson? Because Jackson's never. I mean, his mom has never met her grandchild. She lost her husband, her son, her grandson, her
See, and
fucking
that woman gave him life. That
yes, and
his
her
mother gave him life, and he treats her like
yes.
that.
And then after the dad dies, after
He
she
might
loses
be
her
very
husband,
angry at women. I wonder
he
what
exactly.
he
Yep.
must be angry at women. The way he acts, he does not like them. He only
Nope.
likes them for their whole.
Again, I don't understand where it comes from because his mom, he was very spoiled from his mom. But like, his mom was like, he got in trouble. We met his mom a couple times. Nice
Yeah,
lady, normal. Calls him Jason. I mean, the dad. Oh, I found out Jax lied about all this. I was in the army or the Marines. He said he was in Afghanistan when he told them before.
yeah.
He lies so much, but I
He
didn't
just
know he did
opens
all
his mouth
that
and
shit.
lies. Yeah,
He lied to them about that when he first met them. I'm like, oh my god, Mr.
it's
Imus, the hockey
crazy.
fucking hockey instructor, hockey player, hockey something, newscaster. Oh, magic in the
You're funny. Kathy is hilarious.
girls
Kathy
fucking
is
in.
hilarious. Oh,
But
there's magic in the hole.
it's
Mhm.
crazy. Thanks, Peter Barbie, and everybody, all the Kirby's that are here because I will go. It's just crazy because I do love the Valley. It's getting good. We have all this situation with. I mean, Zach's being a little bit of a bitch, and he's like, "Oh, I should have to be on this trip. I shouldn't be here." He wasn't invited to Janet's birthday, so he wasn't invited to the loads of fun fucking with skee ball fucking championship they were having at Dave and Buster's, which Janet was having a good time. Michelle's crying. Jesse's pissed.
You
And
guys have Dave? Oh no, they're in California. I was going to say there's Dave and Buster's in New Jersey. I
yeah,
just went to a
we
Dave
have a
and
Dave and
Buster's
Buster's.
party
No,
in
we have
April.
a Dave and Buster's in Jersey actually too. We have one in Philly. We have 3 of them here. I love Dave and
Oh,
Buster's.
yeah, me
So that's
too.
cool that you guys have it there. But yeah, I watched it, but I mean, I'm stuck. I'm so fucking addicted to the Karen Reed trial right now. It's
Okay, so
fucking wild.
Karen Reed trial. What happened? I kind of read up on
Okay,
it, but
so
then it left my mind. She did
listen,
something. She
this is
killed somebody.
no, 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 no. They can prove now that she never ran him over. The timeline does not work. The people that the house she was dropping him off at were a bunch of cops and their wives. But bottom line is they fucking killed him somehow. They beat the fuck out of him
Yeah,
and covered it up. They tried to cover it up. A bunch of people were there at the time. They have proof that Karen was at John's house by 12:31 and 41 seconds, pulling into his garage with the Wi-Fi. Her car was not hit at that time. There was no damage to her car. After that, John is found out. John is found in the snow at 6 in the morning. It's a long thing in between there, but the people in the house were a
yeah,
bunch of cops beat the shit out of him, basically, and killed him. They can prove all of this. And then there's like a couple of things that this bitch fucking Jen McCabe fucking lied about, and she's getting caught right as we speak. The fucking defense has all this other evidence because the FBI, so they proved she first trial acquitted. Then they fucking try her again, mistrial, because the evidence comes in. The FBI is involved now. They're watching the fucking Commonwealth and found out all these cops got fired over it shit. So cops got fired over this because they found out they fucked up the evidence, all kinds of shit. So now it's like basically I'm watching she's on trial, but it's basically them on trial. Basically the witnesses getting called, they're getting impeached one by one. It's the cross witness. It's literally the state's witnesses. Then the fucking defense is knocking them off one by one. Liar, 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 liar. Jen McCabe, you fucking set this up. So now who killed him? Brian Higgins. In my opinion only, Brian Higgins and Brian Albert are the ones that fucking killed him, and maybe Colin. Because why lie about where Colin was? So I think the parents grabbed all the once it happened. I think that chick Julie. Thank God her brother there. Thank God her brother showed the fuck up and saw Karen Reed at 12:36 or whatever. Because now they're all in the house lying about the time, and then the body temperature. There's a whole bunch of shit. It's so wild and fucked up and sad and scary at the same time. You forget that John's the one who's dead. There's a dead cop on another dead cop's lawn. I'm sorry, a dead cop on a cop's lawn, right? Found, fucking beat the shit, murdered, and nobody fucking comes to crime scene. Nobody makes it a crime scene. Not a motherfucker at all. Made that. Then why is the other cop's house black dark? Your family's house is dark. It's a whole thing. The house they got murdered in, they go back to, I pretend to be asleep. But guess what? Their movements were fucking on their phones, on their fucking, they have every motherfucking who deleted what, who's long, house long to die in the cold. You bitch, you fucking cunt, you're done. Jen McCabe, you're done today. You're all done. The witness they don't even know what the fuck's happening right now. They all had their story straight for fucking 3 years. They've been in front of 2 grand juries and 2 trials, and they've lied every time. I don't remember that. Now you don't remember? It was okay when John was like, and Karen, poor Karen. The whole family fucking disowned her. His family. She's not been able to grieve her husband in peace at this point. She fucking dropped him off and you know what's really sad? She was sitting there while they were killing him. It happened at 12. They sit by his phone. They can tell when something, his heart rate went up. It's called the trigger moment. They attacked him the second he walked in the house. She was still sitting outside waiting for him to text her to say it's okay, you can go. And then she ends up just leaving, waking up, and he wasn't home. And there's a whole other thing in between there. But like, it's so sad what happened to him. And like, I really would have. And when we find out what really happened, it's going to be fucking awful. Because all the kids, they made all their kids lie about something, a whole bunch of shit. The kids must have saw it, and then the guys were like, "You're not going anywhere." And then send fucking Ryan home, which was the other chick's brother that was in there. He didn't see nothing, but he can say, "I saw Karen's car and it was fine at 12." Blah 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 blah. And then there's some other witnesses that know she wasn't there. And then she made it back to John's by 12:36. There's no way she left definitely before 12:30, before that trigger event, bitches. So you all lied. You're all caught. You didn't think the FBI would ever come. They thought she was going to take a plea to be over. And now we're in trial 2 years later, testimonies later. And it's like, and I'm going to go back and watch it right now because they had a lunch break. And I was like, I'm going to go to the Valley real quick. And then I'm going to tell them because I didn't even come here Wednesday because of that. I was like, I cannot stop watching this. I've been waiting for this.
Yeah. That's when I started seeing about it. I was like,
you started watching these people. Listen, in trial 1, they were getting called out as fucking liars. So how in the world are they she fucking try her again? I don't know. I don't know. I think the feds want them to get on the stage, to get on the witness stand and lie again, to lock them in, to have them collect. Because they right now it's clear there's a cover up, right?
Isn't it
Now,
perjury? Like if you lie on
oh
the
yeah,
stand, isn't there a
they're all
repercussion?
perjuring themselves. They are perjuring. No, there's perjury left right. But the fucking DA is one part of their fucking clique too. There's cops that have been fired. There's fucking DAs that have been fucking law. The judge shouldn't even be there. She's a fucking. I'm not saying shit, but whatever, man. We'll see. It's all going to be found out because the feds now have proved that Jen McCabe, you're a fucking liar. You're all covered up. You did. They used his fucking face when he was dead to open his goddamn phone. That's the sick part. They can prove it. They proved when he died, and they proved they used his fucking phone to open up his face, his dead face. Oh my God. How can you live with yourselves? Why did you kill poor John? My friend, our friend. Oh, she killed our friend. You killed him. Blame her. It's one thing to cover up a murder. Two, to blame somebody else. Just don't blame anybody. I don't know how he got there. I don't know how the dead cop got to the other cop's one. I don't know how he got there. He never came in the house. Motherfucker, he did 3 types of steps. They proved he went up 3 flights of steps within 5 minutes after she dropped them off. Yes, he fucking tried to run away. That's what he did. Oh, it's so fucking sick. It's so twisted and fucked. These fuckers are done. It's so aggravating that this could even happen to somebody. First of all, they murdered him. Second of all, they blamed somebody else, his girlfriend. And then they go on trial twice. Thinking, I don't know what they thought trial 2 was going to look like. It's worse than it was the first time. Now you're all real fucked. Now you've all stuck to a story that don't make sense now. With the data that came out now, y'all fucking liars. How long it is to die in the cold. She told me to say it. Oh, I hit him. Bitch, no, she didn't. She never said I hit him. You made everybody else say it. She made everybody else fucking say that they heard Karen say that. This bitch made it up in her head that and then they proved that she never said it. Karen never said that. She was asking, could I have hit him? That's it. And they have this bitch fucking lying on the fucking trial. Oh my God. It's so fucked.
I just sent you.
She's got fear in her eyes, dude. Fear in her eyes.
Yeah. Well, I hope everything works out, perjuring yourself in court.
Listen, I don't know why I'm a sick person. And that's why I said we're sick people don't want to watch this. But I want to see, because listen, if it was Karen what if she's on the witness stand and they fucking took her, dude.
Oh.
They fucking blamed her twice. Listen, that's fucked up. Like, I don't feel fucking bad for them at all. I want them on, I want the whole world to see them
get what they do? They go.
I know. Now they're all besties now. You fucking murdered a dude. I don't know by mistake or accident or what this dude. I don't know. They were all drunk. I know they fight. I don't know what happened in that house. But to blame somebody else for it, why? Nothing makes sense.
Well, because that's what fucking murderers do. They don't take responsibility.
Oh my God! And then you have your
try
kids
to put it off on the next person. I mean, if you murder somebody, then you're probably lying.
But listen, then they're an 18 and 19-year-old kid, 20 years. They're going to live. Their lives are over. They're going to go to prison for fucking covering up a murder. They saw it. They definitely saw it. There's no way they were all in a little. Oh my God, dude. Their lives are over. Like they're done.
I just sent you an Instagram DM. I sent you an Instagram DM of Lisa Vanderpump on Watch What Happens Live last night. When she was talking about Mauricio, Kyle, Garcelle, Dorito's been lying. They've been separated. He'd been staying at the hotel. There's been, Mauricio has been unfaithful. She spilled a lot of tea and she was not holding back. So I sent you clips of that.
Oh, yeah. I'll hold on. I was thinking like after 4 or 5, I was going to do another live. It's Friday. No, it's Wednesday, right? What day is it? Holy shit, what day is it? Friday? It's Friday, right? Oh my God, it's Friday. Okay. Because they're, and it's so much fun because they're in Boston. So the fucking just sidebar. We're all, it's, I don't know all the little ins and outs. All these people have all these like little side jokes from the first trial. I just know sidebar sounds so funny. She said sidebar. And she's got these bangs. Judge Canonan, and she's Aunt Bevy. They call her Aunt Bev. Aunt Bev. But yeah, I will take all those clips and I will have a live later. Talk about it. Do you see me sweating? This is horrible here. It's 8 degrees. And I'm not complaining because I want to go put my pool up. Oh, you guys are going to die.
Right? I just told Tanya it was kind of a little warm out here in California, but it's been like cold hot.
What's it like there?
So,
What's the weather?
It's like weird.
What's your weather like?
Like today, yesterday it was 81, but there's this wind happening. So it's like 80, but And then today it's just wind, but
Yeah.
it's not supposed to be much hotter. Let's see, what's my weather?
I'm gonna
And
show you what my new pool is. You guys are gonna
so
laugh.
what I told him,
This
I
is
was
just
like, you need to pull out the water pad or something. I need to get a new pool for the
yes.
season. I have to
Where do
get
you
one
see that?
every season because the
All
kids
right,
get
listen,
bigger.
me too. Me too. Listen, this is what I want you to get at first. Get this one at first, right? This is just for fun. This is what I'm getting at first. You're gonna die. Hold on, let me take a picture of it. Shift Command 5. It's on Amazon. I gotta take this. You're gonna die. You're gonna die. You're gonna die. Oh my god, I love it so much. You're gonna die. It's so cute. It glows in the dark. It glows in the dark. Oh shit! Hold on, that's the wrong picture. Hold on. Shift Command 5. All right, gonna move it over a little bit. Hold on. Oh my god, you're gonna die. You're gonna die. Okay. All right, I gotta bring this picture to you guys. Copy image. All right, hold on. It's so fucking cool looking. I know I'm fucking sweating, am I? It's crazy, right?
Hey, you know what? Look, my glass is
Okay,
a
how do I
little
share an
sleepy
image?
too. Look, I be
Okay, hold
triggering
on. How
heat
do I go to
flashes thinking about hot stuff. I was
so
like, God
hot,
is
isn't
letting
it?
me know I'm still a hot girl.
I know. I'm telling you. All right, here it is. It's so fucking cute looking. So it glows in the dark too. So I gotta make it bigger.
Oh,
Oh wait, hold on. I'm sorry. You can't. I took the picture. I cut off the thing, but it's a swan, and it glows in the dark. It's only 30. It's like it says 30 inches, but I have one at 30 inches. It was almost like it was like half. It was like almost 48 inches. But just I was
yeah.
gonna get it at first to see, but yeah, it glows in the dark. They have all kinds of ones like that. But I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna
Oh my
put
gosh.
that.
Yeah, I have to get that
Is that
before the
cute?
tariffs hit.
I know. I
That
wish.
is
Let me
so
get the full image.
adorable.
Isn't it cute?
That is so
I was like,
adorable.
oh, it's only $100. I
Yeah,
mean, Amazon.
totally. Somebody get that for Krista. Put that link in the thing. Somebody get that
Oh
for Krista. Did you have a wish list? You should
no, I
join it.
don't know.
I can put my wish list in the thing, but yeah, maybe somebody will get that
Oh,
for you.
I should do
Yeah,
that for my hair and stuff.
you should tag your Amazon wish list to your stuff, and your
Oh,
kitties will get it for you because
they're
kitties
coming
are
to
sweet
Jersey.
and they like when kitties always bring presents to their mommy.
I love it. My kitties. Oh, stop it! Now I sound like Danny. Don't make me sound like Danny. Bring him to mommy. Go give me a present. Bring
Yes,
it to mommy. That's
bring
fucking
it to
weirdo.
mom.
What are we gonna do about Danny, dude? Look at this one. They have all different ones. See, that one's a little bit bigger. Isn't that fucking cute?
Oh,
I'm
that's
telling
huge. Yeah, that one's bigger.
you. Yeah, like you have to. I have to have tropical something because my pool out
Hmm.
there. One I have to give. I just like you. I have to get one new one every year because they're kind of blow up ones, but they usually have a filter. But how do I get rid of this guy? How do I get rid of that? Hold on.
Love it.
Yeah. So I'm still telling you, I'm Snow fucking White. Did I put Snow White in here? I thought Snow White is my name. Oh wait, let me say. I was like, I'm Snow White today. I couldn't even find any. I couldn't find how to. I can't find anything. You know how we usually can put our name, like I can make our title show up. Where is that? My
Yeah,
little
you
heart.
have to. That's over in your on your branding on the other side. You have to go
Um,
select your thingamabob.
I can't fucking find it. I'm trying to put our names up.
Yeah.
God damn it! I put Snow
But are
White's
you
name.
gonna play Lisa Vanderpump? I wanted to hear what she said it.
Oh yeah. Yes. Hold
Miss
on.
DMX, you
There.
guys. Hey yo, bitch. Remember DMX? Hey yo, bitch.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where my dogs at?
He's a mess. I know. Wait. Where are you? How do I
So
find
from
you?
time to time, I'll just be walking around my house and be like, hey yo, bitch.
Give me a sandwich. Message is. I'm getting there. I gotta get your thing. I got you. God damn it. Oh, Lisa Vanderpump, you asshole. All
Yeah,
right,
I just
shh.
sent it. Now I'm not an
Okay.
LVP.
I got it.
I used to love LVP, but I heard that
I did
she
too.
broke up. Faith Stour, we told you guys last time, Faith Stour used to date
Yeah.
Matt, and LVP did not like that. She did not, she was no bueno with that. And so she broke them up. She did everything in her power to break up her son Max
Who is
from dating
this? All right.
Faith Stour.
That's what I'm opening, right? Garcella following. Okay. Oh, nice. Okay. Let's see what you have to say.
You thought of Garcelle unfollowing the Housewives cast, including her friend Sutton, after the reunion, and she quit?
Oh, Good question. Now, I'm pretty close to Garcelle. Listen, Garcelle leaving that show, it was obviously time for her. She was somebody important or, successful before and will be after. But unfollowing them, I think she's not a follower. I think she's a leader. How about that?
Okay.
Hey, Lisa, I'm wondering what you thought of Garcelle.
Is that what you thought she was going to say?
Oh, there's like 3 things.
Okay.
I don't know if it's continued on the next thing, but
Okay.
yeah.
I agree. And she's not a mean girl. Garcelle's not a mean girl.
She's not. She was
Just
always
doesn't look
kind
like
of as refreshing as Garcelle was on the show. I will say she was out of her
Oh,
element.
here we go.
It was not the right space for her type of energy. Like, they are really mean girls. They're really storyline driven. And I don't feel like Garcelle really ever fit in. And it wasn't just because she was
No.
Black. It was because energetically she was on a different vibe.
No. She's not fucking somebody that wants to spend her time being fake around people that she has to fuck over because the Faith Housewife tells her to, and then she's got to fake be mean, and it's like it doesn't look right on her, and then they fuck with her about it because the only thing she can be mean about is the truth, which is fucking, you set your fucking robbery up, and then anything that she can say that they want to be mean about, it's the truth. She's not going to make something up. So then when she does it, they're like, "Oh yeah, how could you say that?"
And what's so weird is like they all ask all the weirdest questions. They beat dead horses for years.
Right? Erica, where's her money? Erica, did you know? And it's like, also with fucking, where's the money, Kyle?
I can't wait till Erica has to go to court in June, and I hope they take everything from that bitch.
Yeah. Yep. So this is Whitney. Oh, fuck you, bitch.
I sent you that too, because Whitney is upset that people remember. Okay, I called it when Whitney did the rebrand on her business. I said I believed allegedly she was doing some money moves because her husband's business was questionable, and she was trying to move the money so that when it came time for him to lose shit, it wasn't his shit to lose. So now, fast forward, it's what, 3-4 years since she did that whole rebrand thing. Lost everything. Turn to the next. Use the little arrow.
Yeah.
Use the little arrow thing, and there's quietly shuts down the thing. Lost millions. Remember? Because remember her husband.
Right. Yes.
Remember her husband was like, "You took all the money for this." Remember?
Yes. And
so now allegedly she lost it all. But lost is another way to launder. Allegedly, if you lived in the Ozark, it would be a way to launder your money.
Yes, it would if you lived in Ozark. Yes, you could go hide it in a cabin inside the walls and stuff. Nobody will ever think that.
So then you see her little comment there.
Yes,
she's upset. She's like, "Don't report anything on me without fact checking first."
Information. We have, bitch. We did, bitch. We did fact check you, asshole. And we told you that Lisa didn't do that. And you are the one who took your shit. And nobody's saying that you can't take a bunch of shit for $5 and sell it for $100. Go ahead. But don't be mad when people find out and are honest about what it really is. What does that say? What are you even talking about? Fact checking Wild Rose Beauty. Not done, and she will be available. Shut up. What are you talking about, lady? Shut up. You're fake. It was an MLN company, and you know it. You were taking something and putting your name on something, and it was rebranded, and I don't know what the fuck it was. It was just not cool, whatever it was. It wasn't whatever it was. I don't know. The bitch is fucking nuts. Like, she's stupid. The fact that she sits there and she wants to blame everybody else for nobody. If you would have just stopped at when Dana told you it wasn't Lisa, if you would have just stopped going after Lisa, nobody would have kept going after her brand and found out it all.
Right.
She just got to keep her fucking stupid storyline up there with Lisa when it wasn't. And she was being told
to be close with PK. What was your reaction to his news about the split with Doreen?
Well, I actually knew that they kind of pretty much separated. I don't think they were being that honest on the show because we have mutual friends.
Right.
I think he was living in a hotel and they were, not that free. Anything fake about her. I'm like, oh my God, everything. I mean, it's, yeah. Oh, come on. And for her saying he's a bad father, that's not okay with me. He's like, yeah, a good guy.
Didn't you In light of recent revelations, how seriously did you take the Mauricio cheating rumors back when tabloid magazine Gate made waves in your friendship with Kyle? Ugh. Did you take it seriously all those years ago?
Yes.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, I think as a restaurateur, your ear's
I
very
think I
close to
did.
the ground. Everybody likes to talk. Everybody likes to come to
Right.
you. Everybody has a story to tell.
Yes.
But I mean, you know, I just always hope that they had a great marriage. But I don't believe those salacious rumors that were really ugly. You know the ones.
Yes.
That I don't.
Were you surprised by the split? By their split?
Why did I talk
Saddened
about
by
it?
it. I was saddened because I know how much they valued their relationship,
Yes.
and Kyle was always like talking about the love in their. So yeah, I was saddened by that, but I'm surprised. No, there've been endless kind of rumors.
In light of recent
So I was like, Lisa is
Yeah.
not holding back. Huh? Oh, and then you missed the one where, because you heard how Kyle said she was going to move across the street from Lisa Vanderpump. She said that somewhere. And
Yeah.
she went and looked at that house 4 times. Lisa Vanderpump had a whole thing to say about that. Let me see, can I find that? That was hilarious. She was
I
like,
know.
why would you come looked at this house 4 times? She said,
I want to.
he said, what are the top 5 things you would do if Kyle Richards moved across the street?
Oh
She said,
God.
put the house up for sale, get
She
a
would
new
leave?
doorbell, get a new doorbell that says, you can leave, Kyle.
Goodbye, Kyle. Goodbye, Kyle.
Yeah, goodbye,
That was-
Kyle. It was
Yeah.
hilarious. And then she said, but the number one thing I would do is sell my house.
Oh, jeez. Wait, I want to go watch I literally want to go watch the rest of his trial, and then I want to go live later. I can't stop thinking about it. My
Okay,
mind's
okay, yeah, I was gonna go live about a couple of things. Thanks for having me,
yeah.
darling.
I love you. I want to look for you later, but my mind is not with it. I'm like, and then I
Oh
want to.
no,
It'll be over. It'll be over.
Phaedra,
I
did you
think they
watch
go-
Married to Medicine at all?
No, but I'll come and watch it with. I'll come watch her live and do live like with
Because
Alyssa.
Phaedra had a fake boyfriend on Married to Medicine who was
Yeah, I
Apollo's
heard.
friend and all of that
Ooh.
stuff. His name was she brought that fool over onto the Real Housewives of Atlanta while she was
No.
in. Yes,
Oh,
she
oh
is
my God.
bringing
What
him
is she
over there
doing?
too.
Homie hopper. Homie hopper. Homie hopper. She's a homie hopper. She's a show hopper. She's a friend hopper. Homie hopper. She's
Homie
a mess.
hoppers.
She's a fucking mess.
Yeah.
She's a fucking mess. Oh my God. I thought her and Apollo were getting back together.
No,
What is she
never. Well, he
doing?
so
He's getting a divorce,
Apollo
right?
did a post the other day where everybody's questioning whether it was him or Shireen because it like over tagged Shireen.
Yeah.
And it was kind of like words that maybe he wouldn't, it didn't feel like his vibe, like his words so
Yeah.
much. And it was praising Shireen so much. And then they edited it and reposted it. It was very interesting. So, but it was all to tear down Phaedra and to build up Shireen. So I don't think they're getting back together. Oh no.
Shit.
But I'm gonna let you go. Everybody smash the buttons, ring the bells.
Special
Happy
buttons.
Friday.
Friday.
See
We'll
you guys
in a
later. Oh,
Love
look, does
y'all.
that finger bend more than that finger? There.
I don't know.
There's
Mine's
a
weird.
heart.
Love you. Miss Benevolent Time Unavailable. Everybody's getting in trouble.
We
All
are
the truth is coming out. The truth is coming out.
We're gonna get t-shirts made. MBTA.
We are. We have to.
Most benevolent timeline available.
Unavailable. That's a good one.
Yes, yes. I'll work on it. Okay.
I
See you
love
guys
you.
later. Love you
Bye.
too. Peace.
Do all the stuff for me, guys. All right, I'm gonna go watch the rest of this trial because I can't stand it. Joey Cape's getting her fucking ass handed to her right now, and I can't see it. But I'll be live later after I can think about it more. But it was a good episode. It really was. But I love Larja. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you guys later. I should probably do the trial live, but everybody else is doing it. I'm just gonna go jump on somebody else's